Hello, welcome to Spotlight on Bensenville. My name is Frank D. Simone. I'm the village president and the host for this episode today. We will be discussing the Bensenville Grand Subaru Share the Love event with our guest Ryan Druin, General Manager of Grand Subaru, as well as Jose Carrera, Brand Manager of Grand Subaru. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Ryan, how did Share the Love begin and how long has Grand Subaru of Bensenville been involved in the program?
So the Share the Love program is it's a national campaign that Subaru has. It started in 2008. That's when we got involved, and we've been doing it ever since.
Jose, can you explain how the Subaru Share the Love event works and how it benefits both the customers and also charitable organizations?
Well, the way the event works is for every vehicle that we sell, we're able to raise $325, and it goes to a charity that they go ahead and choose, whether it's a national one or a local one. In this case, as always, we try to encourage the local one to help our community as best as we possibly can. Aside from the vehicle purchases, we also take a small amount from our service ticket ROs, which also gets donated to the local community charity foundation.
So, Ryan, what makes Grand Subaru's involvement in Share the Love event unique compared to other dealerships?
So two things that come to my mind is, first off, we're one of the largest Subaru dealerships in the entire country. We're top 25 in the country, and we're the biggest in Illinois. And due to that, the program is based on volume, where every car we sell, we raise $325 to be able to give. And when you sell the most amount of cars, obviously the participation gets higher and higher. So that's first and foremost, the amount of contribution that we're able to raise in the time. But besides that, you know, throughout the entire year, the Shared Love program is November and December. Throughout the entire year, we try to be as involved as possible with the community and do as many things with you guys, with other businesses, and with the schools and hospitals and everything else. So this is just like a at the end thing where I feel like everybody that helps us out through all this stuff in the community kind of puts a big bang, and it's really just been really cool to see a community like Bensenville to be involved, and then at the end of the day, all that, all the stuff that we do just kind of comes back in like a donation like this.
I know you guys are heavily involved in Music in the Park, 4th of July. I know you and I sometimes make phone calls to each other to come up with some other ideas. We came up with a turkey event at the very last minute, which we're going to tweak up and do it a little bit
200
better.
Turkeys.
200
turkeys we gave away. Yep.
So, I mean, I know you guys are in the community. I know, you work with other organizations in the community and as well as outside the community. You guys are great partners and great neighbors and great friends of all of ours, so we appreciate that. But trying to go back to this event, Jose, what initiatives or events does Grand Subaru usually organize? I mean, we named a couple. I think I just took away some of your thunder. But what else you got going on over there?
To go a little bit into further detail, we do a lot with the schools. We do Subaru Loves to Learn, which we adopt classrooms. Last year we did W.A. Johnson. This following year, we're planning on going ahead and partnering with Black Hawk Middle School. We also do Subaru Loves the Earth, which we partner with the local farm, and we do a cleanup day. We're going to have Earth Learning experience this year, which is going to be fun. We're going to do e-recycling, shredding. We're also going to clean up Verbal Park. Throughout the rest of the year, we're also going to do Subaru Loves Pets, where we'll have a local organization come out and we'll donate a certain amount of money for them to get adopted out to new pet owners as well.
You host that in the dealership.
We host that in the dealership.
We were there last year.
Yes.
Yep.
People love it. Another big thing.
You give out Subies?
We give out Subies. Yeah, everybody loves the Subies.
What's a Subie?
Subies are mascot. It's a small puppy, and
stuffed animal.
Subie is a real thing, but we have the stuffed animal.
And during one of our events, we do a kind of like a Build-A-Bear workshop, but we call it Build a Subie World, where kids could come and dress up their Subie, different outfits and such. Yeah. They enjoy it. It's a great experience.
So how has Share the Love event impacted the dealership's relationship with customers and the local community over the last several years?
I think our customers love it. They actually ask and talk about things. I can't tell you how many times that customers come in. We have pictures all over, and we send videos out and all that stuff on our website about all the different events we've done, the cars and clothes. And every time we kind of do something, we blast out our customer base and say, hey, do you want to be involved? And like the cars and clothes, I mean, we raised over 2,000 pounds of clothing.
I forgot to say that one, yeah.
That was as cool as it could be. I mean, we had got a lot of the local restaurants involved, so they were able to benefit. We told people about it. Other places, other businesses in the town, they were able to actually bring some clothes.
We had a school bus drove
We had
off
a
clothes.
school. It was over 2,000. I think it was almost 2,500 pounds of clothes. They were able to then give back to Bensenville through the churches and the schools and whatnot. And those are the things. And I think our customers, being a Subaru customer in general, that impacts them significantly. That's a decision maker on why I buy Subarus, because of their national marketing is very, it's love this, love that. It's not, hey, we're going to give you a $2,500 rebate. We're going to give you a value of owning a car.
Just to butt into that, there's so many times where I'm walking down the hallway during the event, and people are just stating, we wait till this time of the year to think about purchasing our vehicle to make sure that there's a donation that goes to something that they hold and cherish.
I mean, that's cool, because my motto is, and everywhere I go, I always preach to the community, getting the community involved, getting the kids involved, getting the seniors involved. So for you guys to slide right into that, it's a perfect partnership.
And I could tell you now, I have so many customers that don't even live locally here, that live outside in Chicago, 100-mile radius, that literally tell us, hey, the reason why we're buying from you and not our local stores, that message that you sent. And we went and looked, and we actually saw all these things you do, and wow, you have an impact and a voice, and that's cool. That's why we bought it from you.
So what message would you like to convey to the Bensenville community and the Subaru enthusiasts about the importance of supporting this Share the Love event?
Just in general, we'd just like to thank the community in general. I mean, between you and your team, awesome partnership. I mean, just absolutely awesome. We love to talk to you guys, to see what we can do to help. You guys are awesome. Between all the other businesses and organizations and schools and everything else, everyone's just been awesome. Bensenville is such a great town to be in. And we just want to thank everybody for the support of our business and the support of when we do these things, that people come out and enjoy them, participate, whatever we're doing, and then contribute whatever they possibly can. And we just like to be there. It's just super fun.
I know you got to run. You got some Subarus to sell, but you take a few minutes to hang out.
Absolutely.
Take a little break real fast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jose, thanks for coming on.
All right, thank you.
And thank you for joining us. We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
So my name is Michael LeClaire, and I'm a building operator.
Marco Medina. I am a building operator.
I'm responsible for resurfacing the ice.
Making sure I do a good job for the hockey teams, really, and the figure skaters.
We perform general maintenance around the rink and on the Zamboni. And I've held the position for 8 years. I can pretty much work any day I ask for, so it's pretty flexible, which is nice for people who are taking college classes and stuff.
You have to kind of be on your A game, make sure you're not really making any mistakes and helping people out. But also when there's downtime, you get to talk to your coworkers a little bit and kind of laugh.
Pretty simple. Once you get the hang of it, it's an easy job. It's low stress for the most part.
My name is Hannah Caesar. I am a supervisor at the Water's Edge Aquatic Center. Some of my responsibilities include opening and closing, maintaining safety and cleanliness of the facility, along with taking and selling memberships. I have worked here for 5 years, and I really enjoy getting to know our patrons and the people who come in every single day, and I really like the connections you get to make through it. It's really cool. You never know what's going to happen. It's a pool. So let's say somebody has a scratch on their knee. How are you going to manage that? You really get to know the people who come in, you really get to bond with your coworkers, and it's really fun to work here.
Hello, welcome back to Spotlight in Bensenville. My name is Frank D. Simone, Village President and your host for this episode. Today we're discussing Grand Subaru's Share the Love event with our guests Ryan Druin, General Manager, Grand Subaru, and Tom Early, President of the Bensenville Community Foundation. Welcome back, gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you.
So Ryan, how do you select the local charitable organizations to support during the Share the Love event, and what criteria do you consider when you do that?
So, like we talked about earlier, it is a national campaign, the Share the Love through Subaru. They have all these national charities that they use, ASPCA, Meals on Wheels, things like that. But as a dealership, we actually get to choose our local one. When somebody buys a car, they could choose which program that they want it to go to. So we actually get to choose that specific one, and that's the important one. That's the one that has the best impact on our community. So through many phone calls, having conversations with Tom and yourself, one of the biggest reasons why we chose this one is it touches, and I'm not going to get into your stuff, but it touches so many different aspects of this community. It's not just focused on one thing. It's kids, it's families, it's everything else. It's the community help and everything, which is very big. And another big thing is it's 100% volunteer based, which if we're going to be giving this kind of money and everything else, we want to make sure it's actually going to the cause opposed to getting eaten up in payroll and everything else. So that's why you guys stepping up and the Bensenville Community Foundation in general doing all the right things from the beginning to the end. So that's what we took into consideration when we chose Bensenville Community Foundation.
So Tom, what impact has Share the Love had on the Bensenville Community Foundation, both in terms of the charitable contributions as well as the community engagement?
Well, it's been fantastic. I mean, we've received over $200,000 so far, and we've been able to support Share the Love contributions. We've been able to support numerous programs. We've never been able to do this without these funds. I mean, it's been a great impact. Some of the things we've done is enhanced learning opportunities through the schools and the library. We funded safety through the fire department enhancements, giving them funds in order to basically keep us safer. We've given money to the school or through the schools to help the kids and also to the park district. They've done some golf programs for kids, which wouldn't have been possible without these funds. We've done senior improvements downstairs. We're doing a bunch of things for the seniors through the village and helping them out with that. We've helped out individual families through disasters when something comes up and they need funds for immediately to help with basically getting a place to live or possibly getting some clothes. So and that's just a small portion of all the things we've been able to do with the funds. Without the Share the Love program, we would not have been able to fund most of this stuff.
That's awesome.
I know you touched on everything you did, but share with me one memorable moment or one story that sticks out to you because of this event.
One?
Well,
I think I have a few, if I might.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, certainly the contributions have helped the village and the residents in very many ways. Specifically, every year last 3 years, we've been able to support a bunch of programs, one of which is the health-related supplies that we've given to the village that basically for the new senior community center, and resources only that enhance the well-being of the seniors, but also foster a sense of connection and support through within the community. Like I said before, with the fire department, we purchased a state-of-the-art FireCom wireless system to help the firefighters stay in communication during emergencies. We also purchased a number of pieces of equipment for the fire department to do emergency training at the schools and at businesses, as well as I think some of the government facilities have taken those trainings. We've supported the launch of the German exchange program at Fenton High School. These students were able to experience an invaluable cultural experience through this program, and they came back and it said it changed their lives, and a number of lives of the kids in Germany as well. We were able to support the Arts Council, and there was a beautification, or there was an arts community sculpture program that was done, and new sculptures were created by students, residents that beautify Bensenville. We also did an art program that covered some of the utility boxes throughout Bensenville, and that artwork was done by students, again funded by the Share the Love program. The Rotary Coat Drive was, we contributed to that to help that. In fact, the Rotary Coat Drive will be moved into under the foundation starting this year. So we'll continue the work that the Rotary had done up till now. So that's just a small sample of the number of programs that we would not have been able to do without the Share the Love program.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is like, and I said one.
I couldn't do one.
That's a lot. That's good. That's great.
Ryan, what role does community involvement play in Grand Subaru's commitment to Share the Love?
It's everything. I mean, the community, it's because of the community that Grand is what it is today. You know, it's because of Bensenville that puts us in the position and gives us the ability to, you know, become one of the biggest, you know, Subaru stores in the country and everything else. It's the community that has the biggest impact on whether or not, you know, we can continue to do these things. And like I said before, you know, a huge thank you to everybody, because it's those things that, you know, that's what makes the difference. It's the community completely that gives us the ability to do what we could do.
Can you share any future plans or goals for Grand Subaru's involvement in Share the Love, in the Share the Love program?
We're definitely going to continue it every year that it's available, and
more money.
My goal is always more. No matter more cars, more sales, and hopefully more money that we could, you know, contribute to you guys. And, you know, hearing your list, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that excites me. That's the kind of stuff that makes everything worth it.
Yeah.
The impact that the community has on me in Grand Subaru, to then give back to have this impact on the, you know, community itself. That's why Bensenville's special. That's why we chose, you know, the Bensenville Community Foundation, because it's a direct impact to the people most important to us and the people that are local in here. So I mean, just continue it. Let's get more. Let's sell some cars. Let's do it.
So how do you and Grand Subaru measure the success of its participation in the Share the Love event each year?
With the impact. I mean, obviously with the dollars, but with what the dollars do is most important. You know, it doesn't matter how much you raise if it's not put to the right places. It's not worth it. And to have this kind of impact and then hear about it is even better. You know, and I can't tell you how many times I hear from, you know, when we're out at your events and everything else that you're doing out there, that we're either participating or sponsoring or just there to just support you guys. We hear it from the community. We hear the things, and that's what's important, is getting that reach out there and hopefully get more people involved. Hopefully get more businesses involved to do some of these cool things, and it's awesome. It's awesome. Great job, Tom.
How can residents find out more about the Share the Love event and the Bensenville Community Foundation?
So you could always, 125 West Grand Avenue, of course, you could always stop in and look at us, you know, grandsubaru.com, just so everybody knows as well. We have a recycling center drop-off. We take everything, so I know we got a ton of people that drop off stuff now on a daily basis. We take bulbs, we take batteries, we take the plastics that nobody else takes.
TVs?
We'll do electronics. We do that once a year, but if every once in a while we see all old computers and everything else, we do it. And recycling's a tough thing because everybody wants to do it, but it's expensive. So we take the burden of that because we support that stuff. We're really big into, you know, Subaru loves the earth and things like that. So please feel free to drop your stuff off by us. But
Tom?
Bensenville Community Foundation, www.communityfoundation.com. And also reach out to any of your board members from, you know, we have all the taxing bodies have a member on our board. So, you know, reach out to us. If you have anything that you think will help the residents of Bensenville, let us know so we can help you help them.
awesome.
I can't let you go because I hear you have an announcement to make.
We definitely have an announcement to make. So would you like to bring that over really quick? So this is our contribution for this year to the
Just
program.
hold it up. We could cover ourselves up.
Yeah, so just about $85,000, and hopefully,
$84,520.
Wow.
so hopefully more good things from Tom. We appreciate
Definitely.
it. Thank you
Nice
very much.
work. Nice work.
No, thank you guys. It's the support that we get from guys like you to help this. So much appreciation.
We're gonna go deposit this check, and we'll see you next time. Spotlight on Bensenville. Have a good one.
Thank you guys.